Yo, Bear Army, there are those tracks out there that you hear and they just so basic. But then there are those songs that you just feel like you're stepping into someone's real life. They're real, uncut, unfiltered, and you're full of their energy. Today, we're diving into one of those tracks, NBA YoungBoy's Outside Today. See, I've never heard this song before. So we're going into this together with fresh ears and open mind. So without further ado, roll that intro and let's get into it.
Welcome to Bear Reacts.
Bear Army, of course, it's your boy, the Bear, and you're locked in with Bear Reacts, the spot where we break down music and the history, and of course, the most important part, the heart behind those hits. Today, I'm reacting to, for the very first time, to a track that I have heard a lot about from my kids, NBA YoungBoy's Outside Today. Now, before I hit play, you know how I do this. I got to give you the story, the come up, and the reason this track made waves in the culture that we live into. Then we will press play and experience it together. Me hearing every lyric, every beat for the first time. So get comfy, grab your snacks, pop you some popcorn, and let's jump into the history of this. Let's talk about why the song made so much noise. NBA YoungBoy, aka Kentrell Deshaun Golden, dropped Outside Today on January 6th, 2018. And it quickly became his breakout single on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 31. Now, some of you might think that that's not huge, but at first glance, but for an artist dealing with legal battles and chaos of the rising fame, that's monumental. What's wild is this song wasn't just a vibe. It was his real situation. It was his real life that he was living. He was literally stuck inside his home in Baton Rouge, trying to navigate the fame, the law, and the media. And the hook? It's as real as it gets. Take a listen. I ain't going outside today. See, those aren't just lyrics. This was his life. This track was produced by DMacTooBangin and Double A. They laced him with a beat that's dark, moody, and minimal. Just enough space for YoungBoy to vent. And trust people, he felt it. What made it resonate wasn't just the beat or the hook. It was the brutal honesty. YoungBoy had pain in his voice and fans connected with that. This wasn't polished or packaged. It was raw emotion laid over a haunting instrumental that people just went crazy for. This track laid the foundation for what would become a massive run in music. Whether you vibe with his music or not, YoungBoy built one of the most loyal fan bases in hip hop, largely based off the back of songs just like this one. Now here's some news that you might not know. You might know it. The music video was directed by Fly Guy Nick, and it shows YoungBoy surrounded by success, but still looking over his shoulder. He's got the mansion, he's got the cars, but his eyes, they always scanning, always paranoid. That's not acting, that's real life bleeding into the visuals. This video has pulled in hundreds of millions of views on YouTube and played a major part in putting YoungBoy in front of a global audience, massive. This song is huge. Also, this track became so iconic that it's still referenced by fans and artist years later. I think we're going on 7 years. It's more than just a single. It's a moment in time for YoungBoy's career. And now I get to finally hear it for myself. All right, Bear Army, here we go. I've never heard this song before. No skips, no previews, just me, you, and YoungBoy's story. Let's see what made this song blow up and whether or not it hits like y'all say it does. So, without further ado, let's cue up NBA YoungBoy's Outside Today. Let's run it and let's see what goes on. Let's go.
With NBA YoungBoy. We've been out here for 3 hours.
What are you guys talking about?
Where's NBA
What are you
YoungBoy?
guys talking about? The fans want to know.
NBA YoungBoy. We've been out here for 3 hours trying to get a hold of NBA YoungBoy. Have you
Fans
seen
want to
him?
know, please.
That's a
There
dope
he is, there he
intro.
is.
Come on,
Get his
please
picture.
tell something.
I ain't going outside today. Pull me up. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech, so I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma pull up in style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. That man be calling, I don't do no talk, so get the fuck out of my face. Gotta take in a chopper with $100,000 up in the race. You know I ain't sleeping, you know that I'm with it. I shoot him right up in his face. 3 say that I'm tripping, you know that I'm dripping. I'm wrapped in saran today. I just bought a brand new watch from God, I ain't put it on yet. I don't care about no bitch, I ain't giving a shit. Spend it all on my homies. I could put on my son from my car to my house, everything I own it. When they come to that money, you know I ain't staying,
That
I be
Birdman?
on it. I just got a pet monkey, cashed out on a tiger, but really don't want it. My son don't like it. He say that we beefing, you know I won't fight him. My clip full of thunder, you know that I strike. Wanna join NBA, go catch you a body. Free Kevin Gates is murder for hire. Double G gang on the front of my title. I rid of my Glock and I bought me a riot. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech, so I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma pull up in style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. I jump out at your house, I ain't shoot from the cone. Ben bought me a bitch, but I really don't want. I don't do no capping, I keep it 100. Right now I'm recording with 10,000 on. He say he won't smoke, but I know he don't want it. Shoot him and his bitch and I up on his home. You know how I'm feeling, I don't gotta say it. Face air proud, all by my lawn. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech, so I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma pull up in style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. Yeah.
With NBA YoungBoy. We've been out here for 3 hours.
Well, actually, you know, for being, you know, an older gentleman, you know, a millennial, I actually really liked that song. I love the instrumental. I loved the rhymes that were inside of it. You know, I felt everything the man was talking about. I mean, it was a really good track, you know, but, you know, I know when you know, all the guys say, well, he's just a millennial, or hey, he's old, you know what I mean? But I just don't relate to modern rap, you know what I mean? I just maybe because I'm older, you know, I grew up with like groups like NWA, Tupac, Biggie, you know, a lot of those older rappers, even Master P from the South. Those are artists that I relate to because they were my time frame. But the beat was smashing on this. His lyrics were pretty fire. It's not something that I would actually put on my playlist every day. It's not something I can listen to. But I do understand some of you guys out there that you guys relate to this. This is the songs that you are building your foundation on who you are. Or, you know, when you look back when you're my age, you're gonna listen to it and this will come on the radio, or this will come on your playlist, or whatever's going on in, you know, 20 years. It's gonna be something that you guys can relate to and look back fondly on. This just isn't for me. I mean, I can see why my kids love it. I can see why my nephews love it. You know, I can see why all that stuff. This song is just not for me, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a terrible thing. It's just somebody that is different. Again, I didn't I like the instrumental. I like some of the flows that he did. It's just not my style of music, and that's okay. This is my opinion, and I appreciate each one of you guys that do love this kind of music. So I'm going to continue to react to things because maybe I'll be surprised one day. But unfortunately for me, this song wasn't it. You know, again, I want to thank you all for choosing Bear Reacts. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, smash that like button, share this video, let me know your thoughts on it. Tell me why I'm wrong. I would love to know why I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all have a good day. God bless. And as always, deuces until next time, keep rocking and keep the spirit of music alive. God bless everybody.